My name is Alex Cottrell. My tag is Captain Smuckers, and I'm a Falcon main from Mount Vernon, New York.
So Alex, I know that you recently just placed 30th on the PGR rankings. How do you feel about that?
I guess pretty good. I mean, I think the PGR is definitely to be taken with like a grain of salt, but I thought these rankings were a huge surprise to me because I did not expect to be ranked well this period. This is actually almost like the least confident I've been in the last two or three rankings that have come out. Because I haven't really been doing that well locally, but I guess I did well the few times I went out of region, and that's really what people care about.
Previously, like last year, you were ranked 47th on the list, so you jumped up a few places. Do you think that you've been doing anything different to improve?
So I'll start by saying last year for the first half of the year, I was playing a lot and trying like pretty hard, practicing more than I had, and I was ranked 39 for the first half of the year. And then after that, I thought I had an abysmal second half to the year. I just was not doing well. I didn't really want to play or anything. And so I got 47, and I thought it would actually be a lot worse than that. But starting this year, I decided, to start trying a bit harder again. I joined the Falcon Discord channel, which, just has a bunch of Captain Falcon mains who lab out punishes and like flowcharts and stuff, and they just kind of like theory craft together, and that's helped me a lot.
Has there been any specific technical things that you found yourself doing more consistently now that you think has helped your game?
I guess having a better idea of what you should be doing after like out of a grab on every character has been really important, because I used to just like pretty much wing it every time I got my hands on someone. And now, at least for a lot of characters, like Peach and Marth and stuff, I know, like, okay, between this percent and that percent, I have to, do a down throw and then a regrab and then, start doing uppers. And it just helps you play more confidently if you know in your head what you should do. Then it's just a matter of doing it.
You come to a lot of these local events. I always see you at, the local tournaments in New York. What are some of your favorite things about coming to these events?
Well, I think I am probably one of the most active top players in New York. I've always just loved going to tournaments. A lot of people, I guess, prefer like fests or just going to the large events, but I really just love the feeling of competing. I don't really get tired of it, so I love just going to the same tournament every week, playing the same people. I don't care. I just love the feeling of being in bracket. And if you just add to that, by going to the tournaments, you get to know everyone there. It just ends up being a really cozy setting, I guess. You're just kind of hanging with your buddies while playing the thing that you love to play. It's pretty great.
I think that joining a Discord is a great idea. Maybe going on some forums and trying to find more information. But other than that, what kind of advice would you give to some newer or up and coming players?
I would say the biggest thing, I know a lot of people probably say this, but just practicing the very basic tech skill things first. Don't get distracted by crazy stuff like multi-shining or even ledge dashing and stuff. That's all. It's very useful, but I've taken lessons with Drug Fox a couple times this year, and we'll watch a match of mine, and he doesn't even talk about the opponent really and what they're doing. He's just all right, so you realize you just missed 2 L cancels and pretty much died for it, right? And I'm shit, I didn't notice that. So even me, someone who's been playing for 7 or 8 years, I still miss tons of L cancels, and that's a really big deal. You've got to be able to have your L cancels and wave dashes and dashes out of aerials, super down. They take you a long way.
Hear that? Got to get back to fundamentals. All right, thanks a lot for sitting with us. Thanks, Alex.